What are the common reactions? What are the common behaviors of a narcissistic person whenever their tactics no longer work? Whenever you're on to them, whenever they've been exposed, one way or another. What happens when a narcissistic person feels they no longer have the control over someone that they once had? So first of all, narcissism can be characterized by a sense of entitlement. There's being self-absorbed, being disagreeable, and either being highly sensitive or highly resistant to criticism. They can be exploitative, manipulative, and they lack empathy.
I'll be as sweet as pie tomorrow. Oh, you know it. You know I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you, and you're gonna eat it up. And you're
So
gonna...
what happens when someone is on to them, someone figures them out, is a reasonable question to ask, given that they can be quite vindictive. Sometimes we've no idea how they might react. So to understand that, remember that narcissistic people tend to value themselves based on how others admire them and pander to them. They have a very poor sense of self and very poor insight. They need attention and validation, and if others will not give it to them voluntarily or to sometimes the unreasonable standards that they demand, they will manipulate, coerce, bully, guilt trip, and shame in order to get it.
What's your point? Can you send more money to tell me what your fucking point is, so I can destroy you, moron? Wait, Jane, are you fucking retarded? Oh, sorry, I said retarded. Oh, I'm not allowed to say retarded. Ooh, sorry. If you don't agree with me, fuck you. Chinny Pondu, eat my fucking ass, you piece of shit. You're drunk, and if you don't like it, then leave. Yeah, I fucking hate white people. Report it, bitch. Report it, bitch.
They live in an internal world full of envy and shame. And the strange thing is, they tend to act in very shameful ways in order to escape that feeling of shame. And those behaviours, things like devaluing, rejecting, punishing, cheating, scorning, and so on, these are often the very things that drive people away.
Been through, and this fucking short-haired geriatric fucking has the nerve to call me a bitch. Call me a bitch to my face, you fucking manhand bitch. Said everyone call her fucking job right now. She's a stupid bitch harboring a criminal. Yes, Natter, your smoothie is so good now.
So some of the common ways in which they behave whenever they do lose control over someone is, first of all, believe it or not, they might actually apologize. They might actually say they're sorry. And the thing is, they probably are, but not necessarily sorry for the things they've done or for the pain they've caused. More often than not, they are sorry for the consequences that they now face. They are sorry that they're being abandoned. They are sorry that others can now see them as they really are.
Apology arc. Yes, I'm sorry for being a fucking asshole. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to like think about things I said. Like I don't even remember. Honestly, I know it's an excuse. Oh, I was too drunk. I don't remember. It's not an excuse, but I don't remember a lot of stuff. Racist against white people. I'm not being accountable for my shitty behavior right now. I just got home from a traumatic fucking day and I'm starving. And if you don't want to be blocked, shut up. Okay?
Or there may be an apology, but it comes with some kind of excuse, such as, it's not me, it's my anxiety, I can't help it, it's my illness, it's not my fault, it's my addiction. Or there may be a caveat of some kind, like, I am sorry, but after all, you did say something 10 years ago that I found quite offensive.
I'm not in the right frame of mind to do any kind of apologizing, actually. Like I'm in a really dark place mentally, and I think obviously I have to stay away from booze and anything that's gonna like alter my mind like that, you know? Can't do apologies and all this other fucking shit right now. I'm like not in the mental space. What? Yeah, I have a dark, ugly side. Yes, I do. Yes, it came out. And okay, moving on. I was traumatized by a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm emotionally just a lot of emotional crap going on, and it's just too much for me, you know? I'm not saying it makes it right, but I grew up when the R word was used as like, I know that's okay, like you can say that again, but this is the thing, I'm not going there, okay? Like sometimes when I'm mad, it comes out, and I have a different sense of humor than everyone else because I don't know, whatever. So if you're fucking offended, whatever, then leave me alone.
That even if you do get an apology, and even if it does sound very sincere, they tend to last but a moment, a minute, a day, a week even. They generally go back to doing the same things again. The very highly skilled ones just find a different way of doing the same thing. Or it might not necessarily be an apology. It might sound like they're trying to reason with you.
I said some really nasty things about Nader too. I said I wanted him to get hung by the president. I don't remember saying that. You like it? You don't like it? Oh, sorry. Go back to Egypt, you fucking refugee piece of shit. You don't even deserve to be in Canada. You should be deported. You deserve to be hung by the fucking president. You deserve everything you get. But yes, that was wrong. I'm stupid. I'm obviously very, very, very emotional about the subject, so. I was just honestly, like, misdirecting my hate on everybody.
You imagine someone's going grey rock, they're just giving one-word answers, or maybe someone's just gone no contact, they're not responding. They may get a text or an email, and it'll usually go along the lines of, "I've no idea what I've done to hurt you, but I'll always love you." Following that, you'll get a lot of word salad, and within that word salad, there will be a veiled threat which could be summed up as, "And I'm going to let other people know what you're like. By the way, I'll always love you."
He unblocked me because he knows he needs my money. And then he blocked me again and made fun of his little girlfriend with a fucking smelly pussy. And then these people expect me to do shit for them? You know what? From now on, it's me. Just me. Just me. No, you can't trust me to unblock me and talk to me again. You'll never be able to trust me as long as you're talking to that fucking bitch and as long as you're a fucking asshole. Sorry. Don't ever message me. Don't ever try to message me. If you try to message me, I will call the cops.
How many apologies were there in the past? Now, there might not have been that many, but how many were there? And following the apology, the bad behaviour changed. If it didn't change, why do you think it will this time?
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so drunk. It's so fake. I hate it. I hate being fake. Just bragged about manipulating your audience. Only the fucking losers of the audience, the haters, the pieces of crap. Bullying someone? Okay, you, by blocking you. Goodbye. Oh, sorry, Junie. Goodbye. Fuck you. Who else? Who else? Shell? Fuck you. Karma's coming for you. Joyce, I don't know if you noticed, but your face checked out 10 years ago. So kindly go fuck yourself with a fucking broom, okay? How about that, Joyce? Have you looked and made me this way? It's your fucking fault. It's your fucking fault. It's your fucking fault.
If a narcissist gets caught out, they're generally never going to admit the truth. Now, if you think about it, if they don't admit their own errors, misjudgments, mistakes, their limits even to themselves, they're certainly not going to admit their toxic behaviour to you or to anyone else. Instead, there's normally a lot of false accusations, twist things you've said or done, claim that you did or said things you never did or said. Deliberately, and the key word being deliberately, misinterpret you and your intentions.
Huh? What was wrong with your fucking life with me? You're going to be so miserable, and I'm gonna love every fucking minute watching you be miserable. They're gonna drive me crazy. You know that? They don't know it.
When a breakup of some kind now, whether that's a friendship or a romantic relationship or whatever, all that pain, guilt and shame is now being dumped onto the victim. And they will do whatever they have to do to try and manipulate the victim's emotional side so that they will feel pity and sympathy for them. And my goodness, can they be persistent. They keep on, pleading, crying, begging, being ill, being angry until the victim apologizes for how they feel at how they were treated. Even apologize for not being able to put up with the crap that they had to go through. The expression that I often use is, they wet the bed and blame the blanket.
You could say you don't want to love somebody, but if you do, you can't help it. You can't help it. And I can't help it. I fucking hate it. And I don't want it. And I don't want to love him. And I fucking hate it. And I can't help it.
They are nasty and they are vindictive. How dare you see through them? How dare you no longer want to put up with their nonsense? Don't forget, narcissistic people feel very entitled, which usually means their victim deserves it, and they can become consumed. Some can become violent, some may damage property, they may spread vicious rumors, that they may deliberately withhold support, resources, information, anything at all that they believe will allow them to re-establish some sense of power and control over their victim. One way or another, it's almost like they think they have to teach their victims a lesson.
Langelo, you're fucking psychotic, you know that? I'm blocking you. Meant to tell you that. The fact that your husband wants to fuck me is fucked up, you old piece of shit, ugly fucker loser. Too. He blocked me again. He unblocked me because he knows he needs my money. And then he blocked me again and made fun of his little girlfriend with the fucking smelly pussy. Yeah, that's right. Fucking asshole. Fuck you, I'm not gonna talk to you again anyway. Fucking life, and then these people expect me to do shit for them? You know what, from now on, it's me. Just me. I hate you both. And I hope you live a miserable existence. I get so fucking angry, I can't control it.
If they know they can't trick, manipulate, or threaten anymore, they'll try to create a trauma bond. Now, this can look like a pattern of toxic behavior that is, first of all, it's normal for the narcissist, but for the victim, it becomes normalized. And it could look like maybe the victim believes that they are dependent somehow on that narcissistic person who is abusing them. Maybe they're financially dependent.
Because I did so much for somebody, they felt it necessary. It wasn't enough. They felt it necessary to go get more from someone else even more desperate. That's what fucking pisses me off. You don't even know. You don't know. How can you help it? I try to forget him and fuck someone else. I've been fucking someone else for the past 4 nights. You know what? I feel entitled to him after everything he fucking put me through. That's what my problem is. Yes, this is the real me. I'm a bitch. Get used to it. If you don't like it, goodbye.
So there are just a few of the common characteristics, some of the common behaviors of narcissistic people whenever they feel they are losing control over someone. Now, just as a reminder, this video is not a substitute for support from a mental health professional, nor is it a tool to be used to diagnose someone. I'm sorry for people who assume that I'm a good person. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a hateful piece of shit. I'm a hateful piece of shit.